Well, would you look at that? It's that time again where we're going to be doing some games. Everything's in the wrong place. Doo-dah, doo-dah. Right, yeah, that should be all set up. The first thing we're going to do is, of course, a little bit of Gladius. I can't find Gladius. One day I'll be organised. No, I really... Ah, there it is. First thing we'll do as well. Now, how did we do this last time? Lots and lots and lots of information. Whee! That looks sufficient. Sufficiently like it worked. Superb. Da, 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 da. Good, I think we are rocking and rolling, as it were. I do warn you, Gladius has one hell of a loading time, so you've got plenty of time to be waiting. So how is everybody this merry afternoon? Doing alright? They're doing poorly. Here we go, we've at least gotten started with Gladius. Gladius is beginning. The beginning of Gladius is the hilt. Depends. Actually, no, I suppose technically the beginning of a Gladius would be a pommel. I'm fairly certain a Gladius features a pommel. I'm not 100% certain of it. Chunky loading. That's not what we want to see. Chunky loading. It's not what we want to see. No. Chunky loading. It's not what you want to have. Chunky loading. It's sometimes necessary. But chunky loading is not really what you want. Chunky loading. It's not what you want to have. Chunky loading. It's not what you want to need. Chunky. It's not what you want to need. That doesn't make sense. Ba 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 ba. By myself. Don't want to be. Oh, you really do take a long time to load, don't you? Feel free to follow me on Twitter. I wouldn't bother, truth be told. I put it in there because it was all flames arise. What? And exactly as it loaded, the flames arose. Okay, what we want to do is we want to load our game of Imperial Guard. For that is what we were doing last time on Gladius. We were having a wander around as the Imperial Guard. The Imperial Guard. How do you fucking control this? Yes, right. Okay. Oh dear, it's the problem. Oh yes, I remember. I don't know whether I backed them off or whether a second one got the shit kicked out of them. But definitely that fucking giant ass robot. Yeah, he wants my blood. He wants my blood. That is... No, sir. No, sir. Go away, sir. Ah, Overwatch. Good lads. The big rockets come out. Ah, you're in trouble now, Castellan, dickhead. You've met my entire force now, bitch. Including my city. Look at this. Fuck you, buddy. Illuminated for one turn. I wish I knew what illuminated meant. I mean, it's still alive. I'm still alive. So we'll get it the fuck out. Then we'll use my rockets. Then we'll use my guard there. Then we'll get my guard there, who clearly can't, so that's annoying. We'll get some guard in there. Do some pew-pews. If I put them in the city, I get the impression they will go in the city, which is not really needed or wanted. So the city can have a crack at it. I don't think I've got any other units, so... With a whittled, with a whittle. What you gonna do, bitch, when I come for you and I whittle you down? The grave flow of Calderon. Right, what do we want to do? Shoot those guys, because, well, they've stepped in it now, haven't they? You thought you were being clever, just wandering around the map, but no. What you've actually ended up doing is stepping into an absolute fucking shit show of death. Death for you. Death for you. Hopefully no death for anybody else. Oh, they very much died. Right, who's this unit? That unit, yeah, skip that unit. Get that unit replenishing. And get that unit replenishing. Yeah, it looks like it needs a little bit of assistance in its health bar. Now, I don't know if I want to chase down the robot. Probably not, is the God's honest truth. Because if I try and chase down the robot may have suddenly healed. And I certainly wouldn't put it past them to suddenly heal the droid or robot or whatever the fuck it was. Now, oh, kill native Xenos. Okay, well, I suppose that's one more reason why I ought to go chasing after the giant Castellan robot, because I'm fairly certain Castellan robots are considered a native species. No, I think we'll skip my heavy unit and leave him sat there. Leave him sat there as a nice little line of defence. See what he can accomplish. Oh, double build. Once again, yes, you can sit there because they've got quite tasty range. These guys are range 3, which means they can pop over two squares of action, which is extremely beneficial for me. What's also beneficial is I managed to see the robot. I mean, he gets an overwatch shot, but that's not of any real terrible significance. How much damage has he got left on him? Because it might very well be worthwhile. I'm going to take a bit of a risk. Oh, especially because I'm lining up shots and not paying attention to how many I've got left to actually do. No, that bloody robot is still going strong, isn't he? Right. I think we want another scout. And anything we're lacking, we are slightly lacking farm goods. So that's bringing in a Shrine of Aquila. So if I'm going to try and acquire that tile, and I'll also try and build a farm. Not entirely sure where the shrine is going, so we'll put the farm in there, and that hopefully, I mean, that just gets it to do something. I mean, you can sleep the city, but I like keeping it doing something at least. I don't know why. I've got no real reason to keep it active, but okay, the robot's run away again. Where are you, little robot? Oh, we're at the bottom of the map, so the robot potentially can't have gone that far. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Next turn, they may very well end up asking for an extra movement, and I don't want them to. Oh dear. Right, yeah, skip you two, because I think you're good in defence. I could actively put them in defence, but I don't know. I might change my mind. I'm leaving them on the prowl, as it were. So, right, that's got all of my city's bits, so the city will show up for a few turns. Pew pew, guns, McGrew, Cuthbert, Dibble and lasers. Oh, you're going for a space slip. I don't know what a space slip does, but shoot it before it does it. Ah, the robot. We've finally found the robot once again. Let's see what they can do against the robot. Are you going to kill the robot? Very useful. Oh, fuck me. No, they are not going to kill the robot. I don't think I can reach the robot from there. It's a bloody nuisance. Yes, unfortunately I've wound up splitting my focus, which is a problem. Go on, we'll hold their position for now. I tend to find I forget about them, which is not as beneficial as you might think. Okay, good. My big guns should wipe these bugs off the face of the earth, or face of wherever the fuck this is. I don't know if the planet's meant to be Gladius or not. Not entirely sure why it's called Gladius. It might be that the planet is called Gladius, I'm not sure. I really haven't paid enough attention to this game whatsoever. I just push the buttons and enjoy it. Please stop killing my guard. I did ask nicely. the Hydra. Good. So what is that? That's for... Yes, whether faced by lightning-fast Xenos fighters or demonic leather-winged monstrosity, the Hydra flak tank is ideally equipped to blow aerial foes out of the sky. The Hydra's predictive logic spirit singles out and locks onto its targets with the tenacity of a predatory beastly bastard. We are quite swarmed by bugs. Get the fuck out of there, sir. Get the fuck out of there, sir. Focus fire there, sir. Focus the fire there. Unfortunately, the other fucking Robo Boy has fucked off and led me into a nest of nasty fuckers. A tank hero unit. Yes. That would probably be quite good, but I like the idea of a tank commander, so I'm going to get the tank commander first. God damn it, they're going straight over. Well, that's annoying, and I didn't know they could just pop straight past. I suppose that's either to do with their ability to slip, or it's their ability to fly. One of the two, I don't know which, but either way, that guy, not done well. Not done well at all. Sir, yes sir. I didn't ask you to die, so I appreciate you not, sir, yes sirring. I see. Those bugs infest my units, and when my units die to the bugs, I get more bugs. Well, this encounter has gone poorly. There, please, and then we'll have you target those while we all try to just run the fuck away. Well, having said that, we are not going to be able to run the fuck away, are we? So, let's run the fuck away this way. Ah, we found the robot again. Well, I suppose it's a partially job well done if you can at least kill the robot. Guys, can you at least kill the robot? Did you kill the robot? Is the robot still alive? It looks suspiciously like the robot is still alive. Fuck my life, sir. Fuck my life. Ah, the shrine is ready. So the Lord Commissar, yes please. And we'll get a Hydra queued up and ready to go, and then we're going to need a lot more guardsmen. So we're going to have to wait until we get a lot more food. That's right, we need the food. Food is important for a growing Imperium. Or Imperial Guard, I suppose. Goddamn fucking robots. Goddamn fucking robots. Oh, my units are being molested by the insects. And I thought the insects were not going to be the huge issue. Oh, I was fucking wrong, wasn't I? Because they are multiplying with every unit, aren't they? Every unit of mine that's lost, they get stronger. Come on. Finally. Well, you've done at least a little bit of your duty by taking out that damnable creature. Okay, so there's a reasonably weak looking one there. So if I can just sneak in with the armour, that at least gets me the next step. Chapter 1, Life in the Guard, completed. Trained sentinel pilots, increases the damage of scout sentinels. We've established the city and secured our borders. Yet our troops are severely under strength. But that's a problem for a later time, you bastard. Those guys, I mean, they're actually still holding on. I mean, how long can you hold on for? Probably not very long. Probably about 2 seconds. I mean, I will try and get them to run away. But, you know, it's probably not going to happen. Rallying the remnants. Though we've rebuilt our city and cleared its perimeter, our missing soldiers outside the city are still being hunted down by the foul Xenos. Through night and day, the guardsmen's desperate pleas for help dominate our comlinks. We must gather them, rebuild our cities and reclaim this planet for the Emperor. The guardsmen are moving in small groups, surviving by using established covert warfare techniques. Contact them and recover them. Recover the scattered units. So I'm assuming at that point there will be a little sort of arrow that will point me in the right direction. Ah! There they are. Okay, well I will go and try and... Oh, I've stumbled across a fucking Imperial Bastion. I don't want to be near the Bastion. Which unit are you doing? Oh yeah, I suppose I can shoot it. I mean, I don't think there's any real disadvantage to shooting it. I suppose it might stop Overwatch. My Overwatch, not their Overwatch specifically. Right, so that's that done. I've got another scout unit. Ah, right, okay. There's another group of them over there. That scout unit's looking almost healthy. And up there. So if I just head out with the scouts, I might actually be able to recover the scattered units in not unreasonable time. Although, having said that, I may very well send the scouts in there and they will be bombarded by bugs or other bastard creatures that are lurking in the shadows, and I won't be able to do shit all about reclaiming my troops. Because, fucking, yeah, this corner, let's avoid this corner in the future. This is not a good corner. This is the corner of maybe leave it and stop walking around that corner. Especially, oh no, he's fucking, I mean, well played, sir, well played. You are now still alive, but, I mean, you might as well have a pot shot at the weakest ones, but you're on your own, son, you're on your own. Nobody's coming to rescue you, sir. Nobody is coming to rescue you. Am I doing, yay, I've done it. Superb, right, well, we'll drag these guys back to the city. I don't necessarily think that was 100% what they specified I had to do. It's just, oh bollocks, overwatching. Oh, these are Vespid Stingwings, which, yeah, they're very humanoid. No, I say that, I mean, in terms of the fact that they stand on two legs. That's about it. I tell you what, let's shore up our offence and really, I'm assuming the ruins stop them shooting over the top. How very annoying. And a bit of an... Oh, that lone man was still going strong-ish for a moment or two, but now no longer. No longer is that corner a viable option. Let's get you the fuck over... Oh, great. I exchanged one Imperial Bastion for another Imperial Bastion. That's good. I suppose you might as well scout, although I don't think that's helped me at all. I'm not going to shoot it this time. It doesn't seem hugely worth it. Let's try and continue moving towards the scouts whilst also trying to double team and eradicate these guys. And then that's my turn. Last. Okay, so that's annoyingly dead, yep, and that's a pain in the arsehole. So I was going to say, those Stingwings are definitely going to still be there. They're just right in the middle of the area, and I can't see them. Well, they've had to get way closer than was entirely desirable. Come on, heavy weapons crew, can you kill them? Then I don't have to worry about... Fine, I have to worry about bringing back another unit. Awesome. Please, can you kill them? Nope, they're still hanging on. Which means I have to bring back another unit, but this unit, of course, isn't fucking close enough. Ah, but the city can. Somehow, amazingly, the city can see. I still need to get to grips with precisely how the sight and sort of shooting over things work in this game, because I really have not got to grips with it. Right, so we've got some more Imperial Guardsmen. I'll tell you what, you wander over there. Where do commissars get their lunch? The commissar. I mean, it's a joke, very nearly. Better than some of those shit I come out with, I suppose. Executes a squad member of an adjacent infantry unit to restore morale of nearby allied units. Well, that... Yeah, I don't know. Aura of Discipline sounds good. Bring it down. Increase the armor penetration. Yes, that one and that one. I think is probably going to be the best. And you go support your troops whilst looking over in that corner. You go back to defending yourself. You pop in, ideally not in the horrible mist thing, because I'm fairly certain that sort of pink stuff is a disgusting mist that nobody really needs in their life. Order cities, yes, probably, at least. I want another walker, really. And I think another At least another couple of them, I would say. And then I think, what's the actual main city doing at the moment? Oh, the main city's not doing anything at the moment, so I'll tell you what. You capture that tile, you capture that tile. Anything we're looking down on, a little bit of energy wouldn't go amiss, so we'll plop a little energy in there, and then that should end our turn nicely. Oh, are they going to steal my stuff back? Because those sort of random sort of world tiles, I suppose, anybody can grab them at any time, so you can't necessarily rely on those for resources permanently. A tank commander rides to battle in the cupola of a mighty Lehman Rust battle tank. These grizzled men are virtually one of their machine, possessing implicit knowledge of armoured warfare in all its forms. The average tank commander is a steely-eyed ace heading up a crew of the very best their regiment has to offer. Sweet, sweet mother, I like it so much. So am I able to... Ah, right. So I could have done that earlier on with the previous scout unit. I didn't realise just being next to them and then being able to sort of hit the button was enough. But there you go. Never mind. Taking it reasonably easy. Just sort of loosely scouting the area, hoping not to have anything particularly bad happen. Imperial Bastion grants the Tech Priest. Construct fortifications with heavy bolters. Ooh. Armour penetration of las weapons. Ooh. Edict that increases the food output of Soyland's farms. Medpicks or medpacks. How are we doing for loyalty? Loyalty is inside the city, I believe. So the loyalty is currently +1. So I mean, it's not terrible, but having the loyalty building is usually quite beneficial. So, I don't know. We'll go medpacks first, I think. We'll try medpacks first and hope for the best. Damn foul chaos cultists. Go back to your cult temple, you bastards. Okay, let's go there. Have you got a shot? No, of course you don't. You have to get closer to the sun. But the commissar should be able to. Yes, he took a beating and fucking, oh look at that, he just strode into the middle of them with his blade. Just fucked them. Oh, that's kind of sexy. Let's try and get a little bit closer to that bad boy. Look at that. Oh, I think. Oh, I do declare that is a sexy tank. Sexy tank. What would you do with that tank? What wouldn't I do with that tank? Oh, yes. It's my sexy tank. What sort of range does that tank have? Here we go. Range of 3. Ah, cool. Reduces the accuracy after moving. Yeah, that's fair enough. Twin linked increases the accuracy. Marvellous. And Skyfire increases the accuracy against flyers. Reduces the accuracy against non-skimmer ground units. That's inconvenient, but I suppose it was declared fairly early on that it was a tank based on killing flyers, so it's not outrageous. Although we haven't actually really. I suppose the bugs over here might be considered flyers. You'd definitely assume flyer. Yes, there you go. And there you go. Flyer is exactly why they could just sort of pop on over and go on top of me. Right, let's get you round this side. Start shooting. The commissar. Bring it down. No, I should have done that first. Never mind. I'll do that. Maybe try and remember to do that next time. But they're probably dead, in fairness. Nope. Still alive. Utter bastards. Utter bastards. Well, I can't deny it at the moment. I suppose the bugs are all over there. So if I bring you sort of at least facing that corner, I'm not necessarily going to go after the bugs, but I also feel like I don't want the bugs sort of sneaking in and doing anything nasty in the corner there. Let's just get you back to sort of lurking around our base camp so that we can sort of defend it if necessary. I'll tell you what I should have done. I should have gone and got that, really. I tell you what, I might try and send a walker down there just to try and snatch another ground-based doodad. I don't think we've actually found any enemy combatants yet. I mean, these grey guys are all sort of planet-based styles guys. Right, okay, let's do that. Bring it down. Although, having said that, I don't think these guys are just dudes, so they might not have much in the way of armour, but you never know if there's any chance whatsoever. Is that walker still recovering? I don't know. Let's move you down a bit and find out what sort of units we've got going on. Right, let's have you sort of pop down there, because I'm going to try and assemble a bit of an army over there to see what happens. I don't necessarily think it's beneficial to sit on that thing, but I'll park it there anyway. You guys, this walker I think can go in and try and explore that. Shouldn't I be, you know, doing something? You are eventually. I mean, give us a chance, mate. Give us a chance. So, that's the tank. Not enough resources. What do we need? Ore. I don't exactly have a bad volume of ore. Unfortunately, if I try and build some more guardsmen, I will not have the ore. I mean, in fairness, next turn I will have the ore, so I think we'll just ignore the city for this turn. And next turn, when it asks what I would like to do, I would like to build a tank commander. Okay, so you guys probably should back the fuck off. You are fine to carry on. Don't necessarily feel like it should be getting them quite so close, but they seem to, all of this terrain seems very much against the idea of being able to sort of range of one it. Are you dead? Oh, that's very, very convenient. Bravo. Well done you. Well done you. Right, which units are we using, which units are we not? I suppose bring you two down there. The heavies I think the heavies can kind of slot in there and start defending the city wholeheartedly. Next one, you. I think maybe if I can. Yeah, I was going to say if I can just do that one. Skyfire. I mean, it's sort of the fire there. The fire pattern there was a little bit sort of. It went up, but it never really came down, did it? It never really came down. Oh. Pretty certain I should have had enough this turn, but maybe my maths was off. Fairly certain it was 71 and plus 9 last turn, which means I should have really had 80 this turn, but never mind. It's not of huge significance. Okay, so they ran like fuck, but he's got actually quite a good sort of arc there for if anything sort of imposes and tries to venture forward. I'm just going to heal him sort of in the midst of the area, but the guard there will try and get you back to base before trying to heal you. You guys... Oh! More Imperial fucking Guard! Yeah, just random guardsmen. Oh, they're the ones I'm trying to fucking heal. Grab, brother. Right, now that should, because it's an open area, I should be able to actually use my range to some degree. Good. Right, you pew away, you pew away, sir. And now... Ah yes, we were sort of just wandering into the wilderness here with a scout, which may prove to be a detriment, but come forth, tank commander. Oh, how long until my tank commander? 8 turns. Bugger it. I really wanted a tank commander a little bit earlier than that. A little bit earlier than that. Right, yeah. Kind of just. Oh, okay. We now know there's a guy there and a guy there. That guy might just back the fuck off then, after all. Right, you do that, and you grab those guys. Rallying the remnants. With this many soldiers reclaimed, we can rest more easily behind our walls. But we must still keep reinforcing. The Xenos cannot be allowed to take this world. No, they cannot. Are you able to do something against those? No, but you should be able to. Oh, come on, come on. You know your gun should be good enough for this, and yet you keep making it so that your gun isn't good enough. Let's be careful. a little bit at least, but I have a reasonable sized force here, but I have no, unfortunately I have no reference point to precisely how many units is a good amount of units to win a fight, or be confident that you can win any fight you come across. Among the surviving guardsmen of the expedition, we've made a lucky find, an Imperial tech priest of Mars. He has an idea as to what might be causing the warp storms, but our current facilities aren't sufficient for his research, nor is the location of our city propitious for the rights of the machine god. He insists we expand our civilization beyond those walls, then build cogitator stations in 2 cities to aid his research. With distance, he theorizes that he can measure disturbances in the warp between the twin cities and use the computing machines to locate the storm's source. With his help, we can surely clear the swirling clouds of the warp and call the Imperium for aid. This plan is our best, our only hope. Make preparations for expansion and build a cogitator station. The souls of the humans on this planet depend on you. Oh boy. Okay, so I don't know if I've got cogitator stations available. I'll have to check my research at some point. Found a new city I don't think I've got available, so we'll have to look into how I do that. And start a city edict. I don't think I've got the research for that either. So all in all, I've not got a lot of actually doing what he's asking me to do, but we'll keep wandering and hoping for the best here and see what we can find, because we might find a really rather good location for our city. Although having said that, this desert doesn't feel like a good location for our city. We've got a lovely bit of dramatic music there. A recovery package. So I'm assuming I can just sort of use that immediately to recover some health. I don't necessarily want to do that, because most of my units are sort of reasonably healthy. Let's pop you out and then put you in defense mode. You guys, I suppose you could go support the walker up there. That could be the most beneficial use of that. I think you, however, can back off for now, because otherwise I get the distinct sense that we'll find we can't actually win, which is not what you want. It's not what you want to find at all. Right, so really, yeah, we're running out of ore, which means I suppose I ought to save up. I'll try and save up and get that, but also, you may want to try and look into the population building. Which one? The Imperial Barracks, that makes a degree of sense, yeah, so we might want to look into that, but what we might do first is the ore. So for now, what I might do is put you to sleep, but you don't keep bugging me. Put the Manufactorum to sleep as well, so it just doesn't come up and alert you, I suppose is the key thing. Okay. Space Marines are here. The fabled Adeptus Astartes, the legendary warriors of the Imperium, lie dead to a man. No apothecary remains to gather their gene seed for the next generation. No mission from distant Terra can rescue them. The defense of Gladius Prime falls to you. Though even if you succeed, the Inquisition will have questions to ask about what happened to the Space Marine chapter station here. And there you go, the defense of Gladius Prime. That would suggest this planet is the Gladius planet. Specifically, I suppose, the Gladius Prime planet. I should be able to shoot them from there. I can. Although slightly concerningly, there's a lot more fucking creatures here than I thought there was going to be. But if we take a wide pattern of a wide stance pattern to try and get the most out of it. Are you doing it? Oh good, you are. Superb. Carry on. Watch out, the Commissar's coming. I think he might be, actually. Bravo, you got that exactly right. Because he is. I'm fairly certain he is fully healed, so... yeah, next unit, the Commissar is coming. Just out, bellies in, lads, it's the Commissar. Don't you do anything embarrassing in front of the Commissar, sir. Alright, why kind of... I wouldn't mind trying for that piece, maybe. I should go after that one first, maybe. Right, so, yes, I said I wanted one of those, so what we'll do... I mean, interesting enough, these have all got sort of 20%ers on there, so I'm assuming that's beneficial to me. Right, Sanctum increases loyalty. We don't need to worry about that. Promised psychic powers. Voxcaster. No, that's not really what I want. Okay, so that's an edict. So theoretically, yeah, that might be useful. Cult Mechanicus. Tech Priest Engine Seers. I think they're the guys. Yeah, they're the guys who build cities, so I think that's probably the first and most worthwhile thing to do. Oh dear. What can the matter be? Arseholes are shooting my troops on the lavatory. Where are the guys? Oh god almighty. Every time you think you're shooting someone and you're knocking down their health bar, it turns out that they run away and like 6 others turn up in their place, meaning that inevitably, what have you got? The armor plus bracers. Go on. These items here are for heroes only, so our Commissar, Lord Commissar in fact, I do apologise, I deranked you for a moment there, sir. Please don't punish me, Lord Commissar. Right, I think what we'll do is we'll try and bring these two into the fray here. And in fact we'll try and bring these guys in as well, because, well, I mean, to a certain extent, more units, the more... It's an incredibly Imperial Guard mentality, isn't it? The more units you can throw at the fucking problem, the easier the solution will end up being. Getting close to the action, see what these guys are going to do. I mean, it was fairly predictable they were going to fuck me up. Hopefully, though. Ah, good. Right, they didn't fuck me up to death. Hopefully, we'll just put a sort of interference unit there. Although, depends. Are they actually classified as flying? No. No, I don't think they are. They're fleet. Their wings can give them a sort of extra movement, it seems, but in terms of actual use, they're not quite so glorious. I don't know. Do you have any kind of range, or are you literally... Range 1, so theoretically... I mean, I'll get in close, he can use his sword, but theoretically he should have been able to... Whatever, I suppose rocks... Are rocks blocking the shots now? Everything blocks the shots. Just playing games, sir. Commissar says it's good for morale. Commissar told you to shoot some guys. It's a bit dangerous splitting them up, but I don't want to leave them on the poisonous gas nastiness. Do you really want to get close? There's a Hydra there waiting to clip your wings, you dickheads. Yeah, you thought you were clever taking out my previous force, but my new force is, you know, slightly better. And by that, I mean it's a dirty great tank. That's probably better than men at any point in time. Well, I say that, not at any point in time, although they do have big turrets. Oh dear. I didn't even really think about the idea that there might be creatures here. I just wandered in. Oh dear, again, I've just wandered into the danger zone. It's time to just eliminate the Xenos. So I'm throwing caution to the wind and just flinging my soldiers into battle. Order units, this one. Come on, that's it. Come on in from the side, sir. Come on in from the side. Oh, your unit has been taken by enslavers. Fuck you! Kill the enslaver unit. I'm assuming that's the enslaver unit there. Okay, then there's another group there. Fuck. Please don't take another unit. Are you an enslaver unit then? I mean, I thought they said newt hounds for a moment there. Newt hounds? The hounds of Newt? Right, so, yes. I don't know whether it... So are these guys shaken but not served? Yeah, so they are my own guys, so I don't necessarily... I've just put him in the... Yeah, I've just put him in the poison. I hadn't intended to put him in the poison. Or at least not just without a sort of situation... without some way to get him out of it. I wasn't planning on doing that. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to kill the enslaver unit. Because I just can't... I can't quite get my units round far enough to actually help it run into the wrong creatures again. Ah, I mean, that guy looked like he was pretty much dead. Why aren't you dead? I mean, you really look like you're dead. You look so like you're dead. 1 of 16. What a fucking nuisance. But hopefully, I suppose, assuming they don't necessarily do anything too drastic to me. Oh, unless the... Oh, I think maybe it's the... It might be those brain creatures. Oh, they're the enslavers, right. Okay, so it's not the Croup Hounds after all. I mean, it makes sense that it's not the Croup Hounds, let's be perfectly honest. Croup Hounds are not... in no way, shape or form suggestive of some kind of brain control. Blast. I really thought they were going to get close enough. You guys heal up. You guys are fully healed. Grow more Imperial Guardsmen very quickly, please. Very quickly. I suppose I could just wipe out the Enslaver unit, but I'd really rather not. Heal yourself. Ah, the Scout Sentinels. No, again, I don't want you. Skip that unit. This unit. Wipe some bugs off the face of this Gladius Prime. Spectacular. Well done, sir. Right, what do we want to do with this city again? I suppose we got the ore place, didn't we? What we wanted... Ah, that's the Cogitator Station. That's one of the ones we need. So yes, I might as well build that now. Build that in the primary location of the city. Get on with that, and then we can get some more resources and figure out the next step after that. God damn it. These enslavers are proving troublesome, to say the least. Police, don't whack my men. Whack them off, but don't whack them. Ah, the tech priest's worship of the Omnisire, a machine god, would be surely frowned upon, were it not for their usefulness. Instead, a tacit agreement is in place. The tech priests acknowledge publicly that the Emperor was the Omnisire, and the Administratum agrees not to pry too closely. Superb. So I get the tech priests. And founds new cities, so I was correct in my assessment. Okay, you're kind of trapped in a corner, so I guess at that point you just fight your way out. You have no other choice. Fight or die. Or die fighting. So you do have a choice. Come on, I need you people to die more. Die more readily for me. Please, would you die for me already? An ethereal solution. There's a lot of achievements for this game. A lot of achievements. You seem to just sort of get them going 19 to a dozen. Right. Go on, let's try this summary execution, see what the fuck happens. My tank commander is here. Whoosh. And that is a glorious tank, isn't it? Absolutely glorious. Right, you, the Hydra, you can go back into defense mode. Choose the research you need. Building that increases stats. So what else we got? Tile acquisition, extraction quotas. Okay, that edict might be useful because we do need an edict. Grants tech priest engineers the ability to construct fortifications, labour core. Or weaken the machine. Ooh, that's quite nice. But no, I think we'll get the extraction quotas because we end up keep needing ore, and the best way to get the ore is to get an edict, considering we need an edict here. So all we'll have to do next up is to figure out the best place for a city. And interestingly enough, I might have to back off the war to the east even. Yeah, I'll reduce my presence in the east to come over to the west, because there is quite a lovely amount of food over here. I will need to eradicate the creatures in the old forest of whatever the fuck it was called, Jungle of Claws. And for some reason I knew it wasn't forest immediately, and yet carried on calling it a forest. Can you... no. Sometimes their inability to shoot things in front of their face is a bloody pain in the asshole. Oh, what's the point in having a range of one? Oh, bloody Castellan robots here. What's the point in having a range of one if you can't actually shoot at a range of one? Try and eradicate the Castellan robot. Although we have seen in the past the Castellan robot takes a fucking beating and a half. Whoa, you should see this. Peach lip. I don't need to see your peach lip, sir. I don't think anybody wants to see your peach lip, sir. Oh, I need some food. I mean, I've got +1 at the moment, but still. Something slightly concerning is that the old food supplies are limited. Let's back you the fuck off and get you healing. Sort of, granted, in the middle of nowhere, but I think you'll survive in the middle of nowhere with it. I think I'm able to grab that. Lovely little treasure for me. Let's go there. Fuck them up. At least try and fuck them up anyway. Yay, you fucked them up. Good lads. There we go. This is more what we want to see. Open fucking territory. That's what we like. Open territory that allows me to do as much stuff as my heart can desire. So I must admit, that tank, we're going to turn him around because, as I say, I'm going to pull my army back from here. It means I'll probably lose some ground there, but my focus really is to get the cities. If I can get the city built, which means clearing out those damn bugs. So we're going to end up doing a little bit of Starship Troopering. Full throttle. Grants movement to the tank commander and adjacent allied tanks with movement remaining. Increases the ranged attacks of the tank commander. Yes, please. Roll over them. Cannot overwatch, but nonetheless, hits with increased accuracy against... yeah, that'll do. I don't know what it means, but fuck it, we'll find out. If we put enough effort in, we'll find out. Oh dear, lots of bugs, lots and lots of bugs. So I think what I want to do is, once I get to my turn... oh, you're attacking something in the corner that we can't see. The other reason is there's Space Marines, I think, over here. And I think I'd prefer not to tackle with Space Marines just yet. Which makes for a very good excuse to pull back all your units and not start just tangling with fucking 8-foot-tall genetic mutant creatures that will kick the shit out of you if you insult their gods. Or their god emperors, I suppose. Right, tank, you just keep rolling. Keep on rolling, keep on rolling, keep on rolling, yeah. Keep on rolling, keep on rolling, keep on rolling, yeah. That's right. Keep on rolling, keep your spirit all rolling. Rolling up all over the place. Oh, I forgot to go into the city after all. But yeah, what I wanted to do was build another Hydra. That's what I'm after. Because if I'm going after the bug infestation, I think those Hydras are going to be absolutely fucking crucial and key. In fact, I suppose, as much as I'm pulling my army back to try and invade that corner, it may wind up being beneficial to not simply redeploy the army I've got over to the corner I want to deploy it in. It may end up being beneficial. Oh, that's actually not peach lip, is it? It's parch lip. It's parch lip. What do you want to do, city? Oh, you want to do... yes. Now, where is this tech priest? Do I need a separate building to build a tech priest? Yeah, I think I do. Infantry? No. Ah, there we go, the tech priest. Right, so we're going to need a lot more ore. I suppose I did just spend a shit ton of ore on that bloody Hydra. But as specified, I think with their increased range and a tank commander by their side, I would think they're going to be the bread and butter of this bug eradication. Do do do, ba la ba ba. Everybody have a ba la la da. Pulling all units out, sir. Order the city, sir. No, I don't need to order the city at the moment. It is going to keep asking me though, but... Oh. Bug arsehole. Blimey. I leave for 5 minutes, they're already invading the territory. Christ. I suppose that's why you need... I suppose in order to hold any real significant territory in this game, you're going to have a lot of those tech priest engineers to try and sort of offset the troops pulling out in favour of your sort of... you want to build those sort of towers of bolters, I'm assuming, because then you can actually have a bit of a presence outside of where, you know, outside of your city and outside of where your army is currently located. You are actually not at full health, so I might as well give you a little moment or two to recuperate. I'm going to keep the... what's it? Awake. Just because I think... Ooh. Yes, you feel free to slip into space. Oh, someone's shooting them. You can see their blood splatter, but very little else. I mean, I'm happy. I'm happy that bugs are being shot at. In fact, I'm going to shoot at some bugs myself. Rain the fire upon them. What sort of range do you have? I mean, I'd assume 3, yeah. So, can you? Yes, you can. Go, tank commander. Boof, boom, boom, boom. Better tread head than a dead head. Since I've got some extra units, we might as well try and make this invasion a little bit more simplistic. You need to heal as well, so I'm going to give you a little bit of extra health. You need to heal, so get you healing. What I'll do is I'll maintain some presence on this side, but mostly just to defend the city if anything decides it's going to come at me. I don't think they're not... So far, not a guarantee, but so far, what I've found with this game is the enemy AI don't just sort of... They don't tend to seemingly rush a city at all. Because I've had sort of invading forces just sort of walk around going, there's a city over there. I think I'll leave it. But there is a city over there. But no, you're alright. I'll leave it. So I don't know precisely how the AI will... Oh, we've found the Necrons. Necrons here on an Imperial world. Necrons here on an Imperial world. Oh my. Who knows how long they've been sleeping beneath the surface, making their inscrutable plans. Your only hope is to overcome them before they wake their sleeping minions, and they make this planet theirs once again. Yes, we shall try. We shall try. Roll our tanks in a little bit further. It's kind of annoying, because it looks suspiciously like the Necrons are moving in on my location. And I don't want that, because it's mine. This is my domain, this is my area. You will not have what you want. Not enough resources still. I need several more turns. A lot of more turns. I wasn't going to do the mathematics there, no matter what. Okay, so I'm assuming it was the Necrons who were wiping out the bugs above me. Hopefully, with a bit of luck, they genuinely do not want to move in, and they're just sort of scouting around. So as long as I don't go too close to them, I mean, at the moment, it's kind of like I hope. I think we'll keep a scout over this side, so we'll plop you in the middle and do you there. You lot might as well try and head back, skip the city again. What are you up to? What do you want to do? Ah, run away, that's handy. That's exactly what we want. There we go. Ah, in fact, theoretically, I don't know how to actually do it, but at some point we'll try and find out how to do the edict, and once we do, you heal up since you've taken a little tiny bit of damage. Not a lot, but it's beneficial to heal whenever you have the opportunity. And since there's nothing attacking us, we have the opportunity. It's the only real caveat there. The opportunity is what you make it, right. Yeah, I'm still kind of getting that, but I need to know where to find the edicts. Okay, for now, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to see if it turns up next turn. If it doesn't, bug it. So yes, the fortifications I think would be very beneficial. Basilisk sounds fun, so let's see. Of las weapons, I think most of our weapons are las weapons, so I suppose the rocket launchers aren't. Imperial Bastion, Labour Corps, building, construction new buildings and generate influence, increases the tile acquisition. None of them. I'll tell you what, let's get the Imperial Bastion, because I said I kind of wanted that, and it gets me the 2 research that I need in that tree, allowing me to carry on and sort of move on to getting that artillery stuff, because that artillery stuff looked like fun. Now let us see, brave little soldier heading into danger. My calculation says I probably can't target that thing, but if we get the Hydra a little bit closer, we might be able to. Oh, I see. I must have moved him earlier. Aha! Here we go. The Cult Mechanicus. Yes, tech priests. Superb stuff. We might as well continue building in that area. And then that's basically it for the city. The city will not bother me any longer. Don't you come at my property. My property. It's my cup of tea and it's my property. Everybody loves my property. Everybody enjoys it. Have you had a... Oh, shit! Bugs behind me. Bugs to the left of me. Bugs gonna be blowing up to my cannons. Oh yeah, you think you're good, you think you're clever. Please wait. No, I don't want to wait. Who's executing orders? Oh, I see. Oh, right, the Overwatch. Fair enough. Interesting. I don't know precisely why that then took a moment, but come on, whatever. It's dead, and the only good bug is a dead bug. Oh, they can. Now this is weird. They can now shoot over these trees. I don't think I will ever understand. Are you actually able to do something? No. Order units. That one, yeah. Oh, I see. That's why you're telling me you've got to level up. Yes, I think the buff seems to be the best choice. Hiding behind a tree or something. Damn filthy bugs. That's it. Overwatch them to death. What we like to see. We'll try and clear out a bit more of this fog of war before we definitively try and build our city. Also, new bugs. Wonderful. And probably the bloody arseholes, the Necrons, are lurking. Okay, there's probably at least another set of Necrons. So they've got 2 units as a presence here. I'm slightly concerned. Aha, here we go. Okay, yes, in fact, that is... I think they might have a city in this location. And that is the last thing I wanted to find out. I didn't really plan to or desire to fight the Necrons for supremacy of this location, but it is very good. I mean, look at the food you get in the forests. Spectacular amount of food you get in the forests. Right, if we get you over there, we might be able to clear out a little bit more map with Scout. Yeah, oh, here we go. High Guards. Oh, they do look good though, don't they? Look at those little jet things. Nice. What can you... Oh, the Commissar can level up. That's what you can do. Bring it down. Yeah, go for the accuracy, I think. Go there. Sort of sit there. The tank commander can kind of sit there looking imposing. My new tank is here. Let's get you. We'll get you over into this action over there. And then you're just sort of lurking. We'll get you back to the city. I think they were healing, that's why they've suddenly just sort of gone, hello, I'm here. I'm here and healthy. Please, sir, give me something to do. Let's see, then. Right, Scout is on cooldown, so I can't necessarily try and abuse that to see anything. So we'll just try and slowly work our way around the corner. Hoping our tanks can possibly, because it's a real actual fucking bastard to take a city, so that's going to be very difficult to do, especially because the Hydras aren't exactly a full-fledged siege unit, so they're not exactly going to be kicking the shit out of a city, I don't think. It's difficult to say. I'll try it. I mean, I'm always happy to give it a go, but I do